Chapter 34. Moses dies. Moses climbed Mount Nebo. He went up from the plains of Moab to the highest slopes of Pisgah. It is across from Jericho. At Pisgah, the Lord showed him the whole land from Gilead all the way to Dan. Moses saw the whole land of Naphtali. He saw the territory of Ephraim and Manasseh. The Lord showed him the whole land of Judah all the way to the Mediterranean Sea. Moses saw the Negev desert. He saw the whole area from the valley of Jericho all the way to Zoar. Jericho was also known as the city of palm trees. Then the Lord spoke to Moses. He said, "This is the land I promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." I told them, "I will give this land to your children and their children." Moses, I have let you see it with your own eyes, but you will not go across the Jordan River to enter it. Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in Moab. It happened just as the Lord had said. The Lord buried the body of Moses in Moab. His grave is in the valley across from Beth-peor. But to this day, no one knows where his grave is. Moses was 120 years old when he died, but his eyesight was still good. He was still very strong. The Israelites mourned over Moses in the plains of Moab for 30 days. They did it until their time of weeping and crying was over. Joshua, the son of Nun, was filled with wisdom. That's because Moses had placed his hand on him. So the Israelites listened to Joshua. They did what the Lord had commanded Moses. Since then, Israel has never had a prophet like Moses. The Lord knew him face to face. Moses did many signs and amazing things. The Lord had set him to do them in Egypt. Yeah, so the Pharaoh had really a brain stuck. He had just thinking of Moses. So what happened is Pharaoh's brain was filled with Moses. He wanted him to stop it, but he's so stubborn. After they ran out of Egypt, they followed them. He died, that's all. Yeah, so it escalated quickly. Moses did them against Pharaoh, against all his officials, and against his whole world. And no one has ever had the mighty power Moses had. Yeah. Remember it? 1,000 frogs, locusts, and the whole Nile River turning into red blood, and yeah, terrible for the Egyptians, right? So today, I hate. No one's going to have the mighty power Moses had, really. No one has ever done the wonderful acts he did in the sight of all of the Israelites. Love it when someone you love dies. Already died. Yeah, that's kind of sad for me. Read Deuteronomy chapter 34, part 1 to 8. It tells us what happened when Moses died. The people of Israel cried, "Moses had been such a wonderful leader. He led them out of Egypt and slavery. He spoke with God face to face. He did many wonderful things." It's okay to cry when people you love die. If they belong to God, you'll see them again in heaven, but it's okay to miss them now. Talk with your parents about your sadness when someone dies. What were some things that made that person special to you? Do you remember something good about him or her? What is it? Yeah, so this is really my story. My grandpa passed away a month ago or something, so yeah, I was kind of sad. He was kind of good to me. He was kind, and yeah, of course, at holidays we go to him, and then he gave me a lot of money too for coming, and yeah, I was so happy. Yeah, and he got cancer, I know as, and then he died, passed away. So I was sad. I talked with my grandpa for the last time. Well, I kind of cried too. So yeah, it's okay to cry when like someone you love dies. So yeah, I'm totally fine now. So let's pray. Dear God, very good. The last chapter of Deuteronomy34 for today. Today Moses died, and in the box, what happened? It says it's okay to cry when someone you love dies, and my grandfather died a few weeks or months ago, and God, please take him to heaven. When I die, I want to see him too. So thank you always, and please send my grandpa to heaven. Thank you always. Amen. Yes, so I'm trying to listen today, so thanks for watching more videos. I hope I see you next time, so goodbye. See ya.